Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. I'm having a blast. I'm just recording a ton of these episodes at once because everything's going really well. I like it. Falco has himself an entourage. He also became a hard worker after Claudia Dreyfus was smack-talking him in front of the press. I could have gotten him the aggressive trait twice, but I think that would have broken the game. Even though I would have appreciated the extra overtaking. Like, we could do with that, but anyway. Anyway, that's not important right now. Falco has just been on form lately. He is kicking butt. We got ourselves a little toy for the end of the season. 165 performance in this engine. High risk of rule break. We're probably going to get caught using it at the final race. But then again, the final race gives double points. So I think it's worth using it. And we can keep this engine around. You know, we can make another one as well, so that we can get a superb engine to start off with in the next season. We'll have basically caught up in engine development, which will be super good for us. And I really do believe that that is going to be the way to win this. Get a good engine. Quickly. We're currently working on Andre Gomez's new engine. There you go, he's got himself a 58 out of 80 performance engine. It's not quite as good as Engelhardt's engine yet, but we're working on it. We're working on the headquarters and everything. We're currently going to simulate the WMC and the ASC, you know, both things we don't care about here. They still think our car is terrible, which I don't agree with. Ardennes roundup. Nothing with us? Nothing with us, okay. Then I don't care. They think our new engine is pretty good. It should be like 7th once it's fully like improved. Or something like that. Maybe 6th, I don't know. Acceleration is rated 9th. The deceleration is also rated 9th, so that's good, you know. Not quite as good, but it's better than nothing. We're working on another suspension as well. We want to catch up on that regard. We got denied a vote for actual, like, custom suspensions, spec suspensions, rather. Sorry, I failed at words today. Alright, just set things up for post-race here. We're going to work on that suspension. We're not going to use it now. It will break. People will die. It will be gruesome. We've got ourselves a nice amount of reliability on all these parts now. That's all good. We're going to need just over 2 weeks for the factory, I think. Which is nice. And we're going to select ourselves the Golden Tiger sponsor for the Ardennes in Belgium. Or the southern Netherlands. If you ask me, you know. Come on, Belgium. Why are you being so annoying? 22 laps. High fuel burn, low tire wear. Okay. Good to keep in mind. Good to keep in mind. Let's do this. You know, I'm just hoping for a 10th spot or above. Although 13th and everything will be fine. Don't get me wrong, like, that is all we're aiming for here. Yeah, it just seems to be the loading screens that are currently taxing. The game actually did crash once when loading this earlier, so... You know, you might not have noticed anything, but... I'm not quite sure what's going wrong at this point. You know, I've done a lot of settings messing in OBS, but... It seemed alright, and then it's just like, whoop, gone. Very weird. Very weird. You're gonna last us, yeah. It's a 22 lap track. I think we can take super softs. Although if we take softs, we only have to change tires once. We'll be able to last like 15 laps. So if we take like 7 laps and then like 8 laps of fuel or something like that, you know, we might be able to get that and then switch to super softs in the final stretch. Because, oh, look at that bonus. So we're going to race on softs here on our testing. You look like you might be alright. I'm going to keep you standard for now, actually, then we'll figure it out. I have no idea what the changes would benefit to. And we'll have you running slightly lower with a slightly stiff suspension as well. Because, you know, we'll find out if that helps in any way. Or not. Yep, we'll take the practice session, thank you very much. There we go. Go forth and race, my children. Get me a good lap if you can. That would be appreciated. So, looks like we might want a bit more stiff steering, rather. Because it does look like Engelhart is pulling ahead. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think that must be pretty evident. No, you like your handling, alright. We've got that figured out, apparently. This is terrible, though. You're gonna want that, me reckons. Speed balance is poor, alright. That's fine, I can deal with that. Let's throw it to somewhere like here. That's gonna keep your handling the same. And you should love that. Keep on the same tires there. Okay, bad, poor. This is not good. You're gonna need, like, steering over here somewhere. Speed balance we'll throw up over there, and then downforce can go up to there. We'll see if that does anything. Again, this is why we bring them in each round. We'll keep the tires the same, just because, you know, it helps to have tires at the end of the race. So we're going to try to push the tires as little, so we use as little tire as use the tires as little as possible during qualifying and practice and whatnot. But mostly practice, because we don't have qualifying yet. Alright, do give me some good feedback if you can. That would be appreciated. We've got race trim 1 right now, that's good. Excellent, excellent, and great. I like this. This is better. This is a hell of a lot better, in fact. Wow. Mess with the tire chamber a little bit. I know it's camber, but I don't care. There we go. Get the speed balance up just a wee bit more. I think that might be enough to get it into the perfect zone, if it is right there. If we could Gomez crawling in at 1 times speed. Excellent, great, great. I love you. What about we mess with the tire camber a bit more? It's only the one thing we need to change, so it's going to be a very quick change. He's going to get out in front of Falco now, actually. There's a very long pit lane here, my lord. Alright, bring you guys back in just for a quick checkup, you know. Gathering knowledge is only a medium right now. But that's alright. We'll get it there. We actually need to do a bit more racing, actually. We might not get the knowledge at this point. Right, you're done. I don't need to see this bar going up slowly every time. Ooh, 99%, I like it. Right, out you go. Get me practice. You're done as well. Good. Do we have 100% here? No, 98. That's fine. Go forth, my child. Bring me all the knowledge you can find. And I'm not going to push them to higher speeds. Just because that would give me an unrealistic expectation of how the car is going to perform. This is going to be roughly an accurate estimate. Although we'll tell them to push the tires a little bit. That's fine. I don't mind doing that because that's what we're pretty much going to be doing. There's racing trim number 2. Soft tires number 2 as well. They are very excited about their cars. I like it, you know. Getting some performance increases in everywhere. Andre's going to be able to have a better engine now, so that's going to help him out a little bit as well. I don't think we're going to reach the knowledge skill, but at the same time, we're getting knowledge fairly quickly. Though Engelhart's stuck in a bit of a pack there. And Falco comes in 16th, whereas Gomez comes in 19th. Keep in mind, Engelhardt is both a better driver and has a better car, really. At least most stats are better. And I appear to be wrong. We do get our knowledge skills. That's good. I'm happy with that. But I thought Andre Gomez came in 18th, according to that little thing. Well, we do get to finish our lap at least, so we can improve our time. Get 15th with Falco. That really doesn't make a difference. But it's fine, you know. This is all just to give us estimates. Who are we waiting for? For crying out loud. My lord, that's taking a long time. Yeah, pretty lame practice, but that's alright. We don't need a good practice session. We need a good race day, you know. We're saving our peak performance for the race. Ah, what do you know, Josephine? You know nothing. Josephine Snow. Alright. Sunny, cloudy, with a chance of meatballs. It looks dry initially, so we're going to pick the... No. I never want to pick... I always want to have the race trim, because we're always going to trim the car for the race trim, right? So that increase in performance is just going to be so worth it. And we're going to be running the softs, the regular softs, for the first stint. Gomez, I'm going to run you with 8 laps. I'm going to run Falco with 7. He's going to pit first. And he's going to be a little bit faster because of it. So we'll try to push the engine quickly, and then we'll try to save a bit of fuel. Andre is starting in 3rd, which is still very bad. We are going to get overtaken fairly quickly, because everyone is choosing for super softs right now. But that's alright. If we can make the softs last, we'll be good. Falco is back in 9th now, because it turns out he's actually a pretty good driver. People respect that in him as well, you know? And there we go. Out of the gates, we do overtake the person in 8th. We're dueling a bit. You know, we get to skedaddle on the side. Falco is doing alright. Gomez holding on the 3rd there. I'm going to tell him to chill. Engelhardt still in the middle of a pack there. We can make it work, you know. We're going to keep pushing the car for now. We're now in 5th. We're sliding in. That's really good. Look at that. Well done, Engelhardt. He just overtook 2 drivers. We're going to tell him to cool it a little bit, but not too much. And now we're going to kick him down to regular. We get a bit of initial performance out there. We are overtaken back into 7th now. That's pretty bad. We're trying to fight it out, but it's just not happening right now. That pack is going to really screw up Falco there. I'm going to need to tell you to keep pushing the tires a little bit. Yeah, he is not in a good position right there. Gomez is down to 4th. Falco is currently fighting for 9th, 10th. He's just getting swallowed by the pack there. He's not having a good race right now. But then again, everything can change. There's only 10 seconds between 1 and 20. Ooh, Falco, what are you doing to me? Ooh, we have our first crash. Sergio Valdez, we get a safety car. No overtaking in Sector 2, we just passed Sector 2. Where did he crash? I don't know. But that is ZRT screwed. And there was a crash ahead. Oh my god! I didn't even see that happening, but yeah, those guys just crashed over there as well. That is going to really screw up, I forgot what these guys are called, but it's also going to screw up Jaw over there, who belongs to Garuda Racing. My lord, what is happening? The safety car is out. No, I don't want to pit. It's only lap 2 for crying out loud. But yeah, we have a safety car now. Everyone is going to conserve everything. So we will as well. You know, there's no overtaking allowed with a safety car. That does mean that our tires are going to go cold, which is ironic. But yeah, that was horrific. I'm going to need to see a... I don't know, I need to play that back at some point during editing. My god. And we are going to catch up to the safety car. So we will catch up to the people in first. And this might give Engelhardt a chance to escape the pack. Or Falco's going to keep staying there, who knows, you know. The safety car is going to be a bit boring, you know. We're going to drive in a straight line. And we're going to have to stop behind the car, there we go. We need to form the orderly line, yeah. God. Belgium, you'd think this was Germany, with how strict we have to follow the car. But yeah, this is going to help us save some fuel for that, you know, second pit. Yeah, I'm aware, your tires are very cold. We're going to push them as soon as we get out, don't worry. But the thing says it's going to take one whole lap, and then it's going to take another lap, because it turns out it takes one entire lap from the pits there, from the finish line there. So it's going to take one lap, and then we need to do another lap for it to go to the garage. So in other words, enjoy fuel efficiency, because we're sure as heck not going to enjoy anything else. Good thing is, you know, if we're not driving at 300 kilometers per hour, we also don't use a lot of fuel. It's sad, but it's true. I kinda mind, but I also kinda don't, because it now means that, you know, we've got 3 less competitors. That's gonna really screw over 1, ZRT Racing, 2, Garuda Racing. You know, those are all people that are out of our reach. So this does mean that people like Dragon Racing China and Octane Racing are going to finish higher. Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. They're just hugging, it's fine. If they're not fine, it's someone else's problem. Alright, let's see. When the AI changes back to aggressive strategies, then so will we. Now's the time, boys. Push it. Come on, Falco. I'm gonna need you to break out of that pack right there. Oh my god, look at that. Gomez is in trouble. He immediately gets overtaken by an angry swarm of people. My lord, we just fell back to 8th. Wow. Sparks flying everywhere. This is actually very dangerous, because right now we're still in a pack. We could go and crash as well, you know. It's a very real possibility. Falco is down to 16th. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh god! Someone else just crashed. What the hell? It's that same corner! What the hell? That's a lethal corner, for crying out loud. Everyone's conserving again. There's the freaking safety car again. Do you want to pit with the safety car out? It might not be the worst idea, because we can easily catch back up to them. I'm gonna wait and see to see what people do. I think a lot of people are planning to pit, yeah. That's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I've never done it before, but I think I will. We're gonna go for a full fuel tank for that case, then. And that allows us to keep the tires for now. Estimated position 16th. That's actually last. Not counting all the crashed people. Yeah, we'll tow it a pit. It's fine. There's only a couple second gap though, so this is gonna mess up our timing, I'm afraid. Because one of them will have to wait. It's gonna be Engelhardt who's gonna have to wait as well. But you know, we might as well go for a pit stop with the safety car out. Yeah, we only have 1 pit crew, as we can see, so a lot of people are going to have to wait. But we don't come out last, which is interesting. Sorry there, Falco. You just were a victim of an unfortunate scenario there. Gomez is in 8th. The other guys... Falco's in 14th. I'd love to get you guys to push a little bit more, trust me. I'd love to. But that's just not viable right now. Because there's a safety car out, it's not going to do anything. They did all grab new softs. I'm wondering if I should have just gone for the softs, but then again, you can't really predict 4 people crashing and the safety car coming out twice. You know? That's not something you could just go and be like, yeah, that's going to precisely happen. My god. And the safety car is going to take another lap. And people are going to crash again, I think. I just hope it's not us. You know, this is a ridiculous race. At least we'll be fuel efficient, though. This is weird. We're going to have like 4 safety car laps out of like 22. It's a bit insane. But you know, if Dragon Racing China, for example, could crash, they're currently in the lead. They're going to have a super good race because of it. You know, if one of them could go down, he'll be guaranteed a number 15 spot, basically, or like 16. We've already had 4 crashes, wow. It's just ridiculous when you think about it. Alright, here he is. Smile and wave! Alright, keep an eye on the AI now. We're gonna have to push Falco here. Matter of fact, we're gonna push both of them. Screw this. I need my positioning here. Actually, just go overtake. Come on, Falco, come on! Push it, man! Oh, no, not like that! Ah, hell. We're pushed down to 15th. We're nearly in last. I'm very, like, afraid that the red message there is like, oh yeah, people crash and die. Please don't crash and die. Come on, we need to... Oh, no. Yeah, we're dead last. Nicely done there by Falco, and it immediately doesn't matter anymore. The AI is pushing it hard, and we can tell. Falco... God, what? Dreyfus just flew out of the corner there right behind us. What the hell? We did not tap her, I swear to God. We didn't do anything. She just flew out, you know. So that's 5 people crashing now. Oh, good clean racing by teammates. I like it. The good thing is, if one more person crashes, we're guaranteed our sponsorship objective. They're going to have to cancel this race because of lethality, for crying out loud. Alright, we're going to tell the boys to conserve since we're now in dead last anyway. We'll keep pushing the tires because there's no really incentive not to. Gerard went for a pit, that's fine. He's only gone 1 lap so far. This is his first pit. Interesting. We're going to cool the tires a little bit. There's no need to be this aggressive when there's nobody really in front of us to overtake. Oh man. I thought someone else flew out there for a second. It's fine. For now. I just need one more person to crash, then I'm going to laugh so hard, you have no idea. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Some people are pitting, and we did overtake them there. That's fine. Dragon Racing Team China is now in last. With both their drivers. That's good for us. You know, they'll still get a reasonable performance because of the whole, oh yeah, people are crashing everywhere. It's unreal. But you know, this is more akin to the races I've been having. Like 3 crashes each round, roughly. It went freaking flawless for like a couple of races there, and then everything just went wrong at once. Everyone exploded. Oh dear. That was pretty bad. I think we're gonna have to pit Gomez first. His tires are a bit more worn. Fuel is roughly the same for them. We are doing a lot better now, at least, with our performance. And people with super softs are going to have to pit again soon. I wish I felt bad for them, but I kind of don't. Let's tell our guys to conserve. Everything we can save is something for the next lap. We've got 10 laps remaining, alright. Super softs should keep us going for like 9 or 10 laps. So we should be alright. Oh, we got overtaken. Ah, Beauchamp, I hate you. But you know, he's got a Garuda racing car. There's not much we can do about him. He's just got better stuff. That kind of sucks. Okay, lap 14 remaining, so we've got 9 laps remaining. I might... No, we're going to push the tires a little bit more. We've got softs, not super softs. This does mean, though... Wait, did we just... Oh, you've got overtaken, that's fine. I thought we had a warning for something going wrong, and I thought it was our guys, and I thought our luck was up. Okay, you think that's enough? That is going to take you up to 8 laps. I think 8 laps will be enough. If not, then, you know, yell at me. You're going to be running conservatively anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to tell Engelhard to keep going for one more lap. Because his tires are in better shape. And I think it will be fine. I think you're going to come in with like 8 laps remaining. You just got overtaken, but you're fighting back. That's fine. Antonov is a league better above us anyway. So the better people are overtaking us again. That's fine. Falco's still in 10th. He's hanging in there. Like a champ. How's the pit going? It's going pretty well. Yeah, there we go. Good, good. You're now on low fuel. Yeah, you're going to have to come in. We're on 3rd, though, for a second. I'm going to change to softs. That's going to fill you up to 7, so that's going to be enough, I think. If not, yell at me. You know, it'll be my fault, not theirs. See, there you go, you've got excess fuel now. You're going to push it a bit more. You're going to push the tires right now, just to stay in position. And it doesn't matter. Alright. Well, we've got Gerhard over there. He's going to pit with Engelhard. That's fine. Just don't crash into me, bro. We've already had 5 crashes. I think that might actually be the hard limit on, like, crashes allowed by the AI or whatever. You're about to pass us, are you? No, you're quite far behind. Wow, look at that gap. Even though we let Falco be the one pitting later with this, with the safety car. Nicely done. You should be fine on fuel. I'm going to tell you to conserve for now, just to be safe. We did beat Gerhard back in the pit again. We're now 11th and 13th as well, so we're in good spots here, at least. It's looking pretty good. We've got excess fuel now. That's alright. We're going to tell you to go to medium then. And we'll push the tires slightly. That will be fine. I'm not expecting a huge performance here, but if we can keep this up, that would be great. We've got less competition at least, you know. We'll be able to deal Octane Racing a blow with Dreyfus crashing right behind us at that point. Yeah, if we cut it like this, we'll come in with slightly tiny fuel vapors, you know. It'll be fine. Oh, there's Garrett. He goes by us. So we're 12th and 13th right now. That should be a reliable 7th performance. So, you know, still pretty good. And it looks like our parts are holding in there pretty nicely, you know. Your front wing has some issues. That's alright. You're looking good, Gomez. Are we able to overtake people in the pit? I think we did overtake a couple of them, yes. Good. You're going through a tire... like fat guys are going through hot dogs. Good God. That's rude, you know. But I mean, also kind of right, I suppose. Okay, so we've got slightly more than 4 laps remaining now with the person in first coming in. You're complaining about your front wing, but it's fine. You'll be okay. It's fine. We are going to have enough fuel, at least. So that's nice. We're saving a slight amount of fuel, so we might want to consider pushing the last lap a bit further. A bit harder. But there we go. Things are looking good. We'll have a decent performance again. Which, you know, is all that we're hoping for right now. That sponsor objective is going to make life a lot easier for us. But I'm not expecting to get it every time. Which is the trick to not being disappointed. I think we did pretty good. Our guys can be proud. Gomez, with a better engine, is going to be performing a lot better now. And as soon as we get that factory upgrade, we're going to be able to improve our parts, actually. You know. We'll still get a crap ton of reliability. But we can also work on the performance a little bit faster. No longer will it just be Gary standing there like, why don't I have anyone working with me? While our other mechanic is just surrounded by all the staff going like, oh yeah, we need to do this, we need to do that. You, Team A, get on that. Team B, get on that. These parts are going to be reliable as hell. And Gary's just standing there with a wrench like, how am I supposed to do all of this? Have you seen the engine you made? It leads like 40 points of performance, almost 50. And he just quietly cries a single tear. I don't know. Oh wow, Falco! Falco is dueling with Dembele over there. He overtook him beautifully. Ow, almost at the end of the race as well. That is magnificent. If we can hold on to 9th. Sadly, Sabato is coming in. He's overtaking us. That's not very good. Depending on where we finish, though. Engelhardt coming into his final lap right now. We're going to push everything. How about Gomez? Will he have enough fuel to do an overtake round? Yes, he will. The magic number there is 1.3. If we can hold on to 9th and 12th, or get into 11th, which I doubt, but 9th and 12th might be good enough for a 6th spot finish. Our chairman is going to love me for that. And I'm going to love my boys for it. Looks like we're solid in 9th over here. I like it. Andre Gomez is attempting to overtake Sabato. It mentioned. Checkered flag. Jons Dottier wins for Eastwood Motorsport. That's fine. Gomez, can you make something happen? I don't know. We're going to tell them to kick it off, even though it says we have excess fuel. Vapors. Absolute vapors. But we did come in 9th and 12th. Good bloody work, everyone. Good stuff. Extremely good stuff. I am so happy with that. That should be a 6th spot performance. Yeah. Luigi Marchetta actually ended up fairly high, so Octane Racing might not be completely out of it. We beat Dragon Racing Team China, though. That's pretty certain, at least. We didn't break any rules. Yet. Yet being the key word there. 5 people crashed. Nobody got a penalty for causing any collisions. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I like it. Okay. Let's see. Anything interesting here? Well, we've got Archer BMR. One of them finished above us. But that's like the one. I think we should be able to hold on to 7th. Yeah, there we go. We've built up a 12-point lead over Dragon Race Team China. Wow. And we have a 4-point lack, a 4-point gap to Octane Racing. I think we actually caught up with them a little bit because of Claudia crashing. If she crashed early in the race, we might have like overtaken them for 6th. Can you imagine finishing 6th in Season 1? Wow. Maybe Sergio Valdez should consider delivering pizza as a career move. Wow. We did good. We came middle of the pack. That is really good for us. We know what's up. It's alright. We did good. We did really good. Yeah, 6th. Good. That's going to get us some marketability. Chairman is loving me right now. And look at Falco improving his cornering and his smoothness. And his focus a little bit as well. Can you imagine what is going to happen once we reach, once we reach like 19 smoothness on Falco and get some extra cornering as well? He's going to be just the best driver we will ever have. And it's going to be fantastic. Seriously, really good result. This is going to keep a lot of money in our pockets. Thanks for saving, game. I don't want to waste such good races. Thank you. Car condition dropped a bit. Do you have any questions? Gomez needs to button it. He's such a pessimist. God darn it. It's like, yeah, we're working on this, buddy. We're trying to make your car the best it is. Yeah, the brakes are holding us back. But I'm trying my best. Yeah, the brakes are holding us back. I'm gonna slap you if it wasn't for the fact that you are now a pay driver, Andre. You scumbag. 1 week! Yes! Give me that! Marketability of the team is continuing to improve. Our team marketability is now rated at 55% because we keep coming in at a solid 6th and 7th spot. Oh yes! That means that once Falco loses his trade, we're pretty much guaranteed to be at like 53% marketability. We might still be able to get those level 3 sponsors, which would be really nice. You know, more money for us. Oh crap, there's a problem with the ECU. I've spotted a problem with the electronic control unit. Should have seen it sooner. We can fix it, but it's gonna cost us. If we don't act now, I'm worried that we'll lose some of our fuel efficiency. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So we can either lose fuel efficiency on our chassis, which basically means that we are gonna lose a lot of fuel efficiency in the race. I think that if you have like the top 33% performance with your chassis, you get a slight bonus. If you're in the bottom 33%, you'll get a penalty of 25%. We can afford it, but I'm not happy with that. That money was meant for part development. Let's see, how does the calendar look? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races. We need to keep a bit of money over. Assuming we can make the sponsorship objective every time, and we have been doing that pretty reliably, we should only need like 4.5 million. So we've got about 4 million left for part development. Okay, good. And off that, we're going to make one awesome engine again. So that really sucked. I'm not happy with that. That sucks. Like I said, it sucks. We don't need to work on the reliability of this part yet. We're only going to use it in the final race of the season. How are we looking here? Performance of the engine is still going up slowly. The gearbox is getting pretty good as well. We're going to work on some reliability soon. You're going to be done 23 days before the race, though. You're going to be done 13 days. Sweet. Is there anything we need to improve? Well, we'll work on the brakes as well. Wait. Why did you shift? Like, seriously, I want everything to be on reliability still. Why did you change? Why, you idiots? I didn't tell you to do that. Right, there's our, there's something here. We didn't quite finish the party yet, mind you. Ah, right. We need to simulate that race. They're only halfway through with 8 rounds. Interesting. Not really that interesting, though. We don't care. There we go. We got ourselves some suspensions. Speaking of which, we need to work on those now. Obviously, they're both terrible performance. But you've got a max of 83. You've got a max of 43. You know, it's getting better. We'll probably crank one more out, actually. Just so we're guaranteed a pretty good suspension. Ooh, do we want to make a risky one? It's gonna get us a better suspension still. You know what? I think we might do that. Let's do it. It's gonna get us a better suspension for next season, which is gonna be helpful. As for the other parts, though, we're gonna just keep working on their reliability for now. Yeah, because the factory is gonna be done in like 2 days. No message about that, really? Hello, beautiful! We are now shared first in the championship for best factory. Yeah! We can upgrade it for 15 million, which we are never going to be able to afford. And we can now build a lot more things, like a forecasting center. A test track for 8 million. And they will give certain stat bonuses to the people. I wish you could see like the upkeep per race, because let's not forget, we used to pay 20k for this factory. It's now 170k per race. That's a 150k increase for just a bit more extra staff. So that's going to put extra strain on our finances, though. But we should be fine regardless, and we'll get a bit of prize money as well, so that's, you know, helpful. And we should be able to get another sponsorship thing in as well. We've got one that's about to run out. And you do only pay 100k per race, so if we can get a better one there... We do still get the... Oh, yes, that's good. I was a bit worried about that, I'm not gonna lie. But because our team marketability improved a lot, we still have access to level 3 sponsors. That is really good. That means we can get more money. More money is God. Because we don't have a lot of money right now. That's our limiting factor here. But we now have double the staff, so we can finish this a hell of a lot quicker. And we can also afford to have some people work on performance now. That's really nice. I am so happy with that. That is the best thing we need. And we can choose a vote. Ernie Hacklerock is bothering us. Derp, it occurs to me, occasionally, that you team principals might be interested in tabling a particular motion to the other members of the GMA during a season. I'd like to offer you the chance to add an additional vote to this season's number. Now, naturally, I wouldn't be the GMA Supremo that I am if I just allowed you to choose a vote without some form of compensation, would I? The price is €1 million. What do you say? I'm gonna tell you to piss the frack off, but we can at least see the voting options, so that, you know, we can see upcoming votes. Ooh. Oh, interesting. We're gonna be able to vote for points for top 5, which means that it's gonna be harder for us to earn points, and that sucks. Even average quality teams will find it very difficult to score points. No, that's bad. And we also have refueling 80% of race distances. Oh. That's going to change the fuel tanks, and that's going to change the dynamic quite dramatically. We can maybe have one pit stop only. But I don't know how I feel about that. So that's the upcoming votes. We can see the current rules as well. But, you know, that's a lot. We can change the practice session time to be longer. We can change the average length. You know, we can tune it up to 31 or, you know, 35, 31. We can change the track layout. We can change the track. Replace it with a new one. We can add one. We can increase the pit lane speed limits. We can go for unlimited pit stops, which I kind of like. But oh well. Merit payments. You know, whether we want to have equality or a very high merit. We're currently on standard, so it's roughly, it's not quite equal merit, but it isn't focused on the higher teams either. So this benefits us just fine for now. We can remove points, double points on the final race. I don't care about that. I'm gonna plan to use that to my advantage. Remove bonus points for fastest lap. I don't really care about that much. It just focuses on the better teams anyway. Remove bonus points for driver in pole. That's qualifying. We don't have anything to do with that. We're just gonna skip over this basically. I don't need a vote. Thank you. And now we're gonna keep an eye on our suspension. If we get it up to like 70%, we're gonna switch to other parts. Performance work is gonna be done any second now. There we go. Now we're gonna add in more parts there so that we can work on more things. Because I would like to increase, well, you, for example. We need a better engine there, and we'll work on the gearbox, the brakes rather, all the brakes. And we'll still have a primary focus on the reliability, but starting to work on our performance is not a bad idea now. You know, we've got the parts. We need to make them good now. Because we did fall behind in acceleration again. And medium speed corners is never going to happen. There we go. APS is going to do a race. Please let me skip that. You're not going to let me skip that. That's annoying. I wish you could just skip over this. I know it needs to simulate it, but I don't care about it. Just do it in the background, you know. Don't pause my flow for it. So it pauses my flow for it. And then it pauses on the 1st of the month anyway. Very happy about that new factory though. It's going to allow us to do so many more things with our parts. We'll actually get some performance out of our things, which will be helpful. Yeah, you're up there now with reliability. That's fine. Anything that's not like 70% right now. No, everything's 70%. That's good. The focus for Munich is going to be on acceleration, deceleration, and medium speed corners. Oh my. So we'll want to have the gearboxes in there. Although those are pretty good, so I think we can leave those out reliability-wise for now. We'll go for the brakes. We'll go for the suspensions again. And I think we'll take the lower gearbox, just because we are still using that. And what we'll do is we'll shift away again a little bit. There we go, we'll equal it out. We've got 2 staff impacts per day for performance and 3% for reliability, spread over a bunch of parts. So what that means is it's not going to improve those parts very quickly, but it is going to work on a lot of parts at once. Alternatively, we could power the one engine over there. We are still designing a better suspension, okay. It's done, good. Report on Munich, 25 lap race, that's good. Good suspension. Soft and medium, quite abrasive. Everything there is alright. We've got that new good suspension in there, so that's good. Design a new part. I think we're gonna... Here's the thing, let me check our parts currently. You guys also both deserve a better suspension, by the way. I'm just gonna... Yeah, one of them is rule breaking. Let's not have that. Okay, you think you're gonna have a better car, eh? That's cute, because I don't think that at all. Boom. No, just kidding. We're not gonna do that yet. Not yet. It's fine, we'll have a pretty engine. So, design a part, we've got... Currently, brakes are pretty naff, but we've got a bonus... We've got up to 78, that's fine. Might be able to push that a little bit. And brakes are cheap, so that's good as well. Yeah, brakes are bad. Gearbox, also pretty bad. Can we afford a new gearbox, and then brakes, and then an engine? I think we can, but barely. I prefer to have something that's not rule breaking, to be honest. And there's not much of that. You know, we can get a plus 40. But that's going to give us a chance of rule breaking again. I think we might have to risk it. Because that's going to give us a good gearbox. It's expensive, but you know, we'll be able to deal with it. It's fine. I'm just banking on the new sponsorship that we're going to get soon. It'll be fine. Hopefully we won't get caught out. You know, that's going to suck if we do. But taking these risks, it might pay off well. Now, about improving parts. We did just get that new suspension. I want to get that into rotation there. We're going to keep improving these parts as well. That's going to be done 4 days after the race. We're going to have to simulate the WMC again. And then we're going to be ending this episode. So, thank you all very much again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below. Andre and Falco really appreciate it, and so do I. You know, things are going well. So, subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.